Hello everyone. In this video I am going to demonstrate infrared proximity switch. As you can see here, this is the setup. This is the transmitter LED and this is the receiver LED. The transmitter LED is getting the signal from an oscillator. So this oscillator is the 555 timer oscillator centered at a frequency of 45 kHz. This 45 kHz frequency is making the circuit very rigid and prone to external noises. The circuit is highly reliable. It is protected from sunlight as well. So now, as you can see here, this is the infrared LED, the transmitter, and this is the receiver. The receiver is detecting a beam transmitted from the transmitter. Whenever there is an interruption in the receiver is detecting a signal as a 1 and it is feeding to the Arduino Uno, and the Arduino Uno will take proper step. For example, currently the loaded software is to count the number of pulses, the number of obstruction it is counting presently. It can be used in many ways. It can be used to measure the valve position feedback. It can be used to measure any object detection. It can be used to detect door closure in automatic door detection. It can be used in water level detection. It can be used in person detection. In many applications this can be used. So now I am going to demonstrate the circuit. So since this is centered to a frequency of 45 kHz, the transmitter, the circuit will be prone to noise and sunlight. The spurious signals it will filter out. So now I am going to create an obstruction. You have seen the LED had a blink. See, there is a blink on the LED. It is detecting the presence of the object. You can see it is detecting the presence of an object. So like this it can be used in many applications, like non-contact proximity switches. Mainly the non-contact proximity switches is very useful in industries. This is because the mechanical switches damage a lot. We have to replace the mechanical switches a lot. So this type of non-contact switches are very useful and will be very reliable. This is a very cheap solution in a non-dusty environment. The important thing is that the environment should not be very dusty. In dusty environment, this will not behave properly because the dust will be there and it will create problems to the transmission and receiving circuits. So in a non-dusty environment, this is very useful and very cheap solution. So this is how my infrared transmitter and receiver circuit can be used in non-contact proximity switches. So this is the Arduino Uno and it is loaded with an object counter software. So now I am going to simulate it again. You can see the object counter is also increasing. So this is how the circuit is working. So thanks a lot. Thanks for watching.